Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Bol, Maru, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare. Loud chanting. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You know, never seen those videos where they use sound, different sounds, to see the patterns they make in sand or sometimes water. Sounds. So the sound of Hare Krishna is rearranging. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Transcendental sound vibration. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. It's the weapon against Maya. Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's not just a mental thing. It's a vibration, it's like you vibrate, your whole body vibrates. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. You get a more suitable, you get a spiritual body. It's more suitable for having a loving relationship with God. This body's not suitable, really. I mean, it can be used. Like Prabhupada used to say, make the best of a bad bargain and spiritualize your body. Offer food to Krishna, eat it, spiritualize, take spiritual food. Engage the body in service and spiritualize it. Because it's not really a very good body for like an intimate, loving exchanges with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who does not have a material body. He's a spiritual being, and everything emanates from him. But he doesn't take like a lot of pleasure in interacting with bodies filled with stool and bad smells and runny noses and perspiration and poop and filled with worms. It's not, So to get a spiritual body to be able to engage in a loving relationship with Krishna, he's given us this transcendental sound vibration. And Hare Krishna, we become detached and freed from the material covering, and in our spiritual form, it's more suitable for a loving relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Why would you want something like that? a spiritual body. To please the Lord. He wants a relationship. And he can't have, or it's not the relationship that he wants with a bag of stool. It's not the relationship he wants. So, to please God, it's to please God. It's not like, well, what am I going to get out of it? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You think like that, you might as well just stay in a material body and do business here on earth. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. But if you want to please the Lord, and you chant Hare Krishna, go back home, back to Godhead, make him happy. Hare Krishna, when he's happy, you're automatically happy. Why? Because we're part of Krishna. We're spiritual beings, part of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You don't have to die to, and leave, and, to start to experience some of these things. I mean, chanting Hare Krishna, you actually can experience them even now. You can experience detachment from the material situation, and you can get a relish and a taste by taking this vibration. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. God's making arrangements for everyone according to their desire. He's making arrangements. Well, it's basically whatever you want, that's what you get. Just have to be careful what you want, what you desire, because you'll get it. Hare Krishna. So, the arrangement for me is I have a spiritual master. He's asked me to do this chanting a certain number of rounds and to avoid certain types of activities. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. It was an acharya, I think it was Yamuna Acharya, way back when, that was in the Vaishnava line, and his spiritual master gave him a mantra, initiated him into a mantra, and told him the mantra was so powerful that anyone who heard it would become liberated. So he should be very careful chanting this mantra, and he should just chant it quietly. Just chant it quietly. Jamunacharya immediately, this can liberate everyone, immediately ran through the streets at the top of his lungs, vibrating the mantra. Jamunacharya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. This Hare Krishna mantra is the prime benediction for humanity at large. It can deliver one from the miserable ocean of birth and death, repeated birth and death. It gives us a taste for the nectar we're always seeking. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. I offer my full obeisances to anyone who even says Hare Krishna once. Hare Krishna, it's that powerful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Even if someone laughing or joking or ridiculing, Hare Krishna, even joking. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. My favorite is a man that I worked for a little while who owned a motel. I used to check people in and out of the motel and give them their keys and towels and toilet paper and like that, and take their money. And they would stay in the motel. And he owned the motel. And he told me a funny story, how a few years ago, they wanted to do something funny in there. They have a big Hindu temple. They wanted to do something really funny in the temple. So they dressed up like Hare Krishnas. They put orange on. And they wore stockings, nylon stockings on their head with a hole so a little bit of hair could come out. And they ran through their temple, their Hindu temple, big Hindu temple. Hundreds and hundreds of members, big temple. And they ran through the temple like it was a Sankirtan party, chanting, Hare Krishna, and everyone laughed. Well, years later, he finds himself that it wasn't a joke, and that he can't get rid of the experience. And he just keeps thinking about Hare Krishna all the time. Hare Krishna. And we ended up doing some programs on a Thursday night. He dedicated one room of the motel, like a little temple room, for chanting Hare Krishna. And all his Indian friends would come and they would make prasadam, and we'd chant Hare Krishna, and they like to chant other things too, Om Namo Shivaya. They're accustomed to that. But we were chanting Hare Krishna, Kiba Jaya, and little Jagannath deities were there. And that was going on every Thursday night. And it's because he made fun of the Kirtan party years ago. Now he was stuck with Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And he actually wanted to open a Hare Krishna temple in that city. It was Chattanooga. And he asked me if I could help him do that, but I wasn't in a position to be able to help him do that. So I hope he's all right. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Wow. Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I think I'm going to end this, and then I might come back on a little bit later and read some more about Prabhupada's activities. Haribo. Krishna,